Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Taufik bin Yahya. I'm from class DPE 1C. My register number is 33DPE 20F 1053. Today I want to talking about the traditional game in Malaysia. Okay, for the introduction, traditional game in Malaysia are games played by children and their parents. It covers all tribal game in Malaysia and outside Malaysia. Traditional games are also classified as game of previous people who play to get rid of bored feelings and enjoy with friends. Traditional games are one of the first sports in the village, and it was very famous in ancient times and played by all places of society. For the example of traditional games, as technology advanced through the years, which the inventions of social media and electronic gadgets seem to be a new and preferable pastime. In this area, kids nowadays don't play traditional games as much as 90s kid like me was a time ago, where rich kids bridge having a Game Boy Color while some play traditional games. However, children in rural areas are still being very fond and interested in playing traditional games, which is such inadequate privilege to afford some smartphone or tablets. In fact, traditional games are they go to activities for those kids who live in rural areas, as that is they find leisure with this and use it to bond with one another. Sadly, traditional games seem to be fading away from the interests of the millennials. Therefore, here's drawback to our parents' favorite games when they were young. They were young. There are many traditional games, but I want to talk just five of that. Example: Galah Panjang, Congkak, Gasing, Batu Seremban, and Baling Selipar. First, the Galah Panjang. Galah Panjang is a traditional game played on an open space or a court with line drawn on it. The lines drawn are all depending on the numbers of players. Usually, this game is played with 8 people, with 4 players on each team. This game is played by both boys and girls. As example, if the number of players is 8 people, there will be a total of 3 lines drawn. Galah Panjang is a game about speed and efficiency of the players to run past through the defending team. Next, second is Congkak. Congkak is one of the most famous traditional games in Malaysia, Singapore and Brunei, and some parts of Sumatra and Borneo. Congkak is considered as a game player for girls now. Anyone you can play it. Congkak is played with 2 players sitting in front of one another. Congkak boards are made of wood, and the sides are carved into various shapes and sizes. The name Congkak is originally from the Malay word "conga", that means mental arithmetic. Basically, that is how this game works. It's all about mental calculation. One easy trick to win this game is that you must mentally calculate your next move in advance, and this will give you an extra advantage to collect points and win the game. In addition, agile hands are also one of the key factors to win this game. Third is gasing. Spinning top, or known as gasing, is a traditional game in Malaysia played by children, mainly young boys. Gasing originally comes from the state of Kelantan. At Kelantan, after the rice heaven season, villagers will meet up and challenge one another in a round of gasing to test their skills. The villagers believe that by playing gasing, it would give them good harvest. Subsequently, gasing is played on a flat open area by children and adults. However, the gasing used by adults are much bigger in size and able to spin for a longer time compared to one used by kids which are smaller in size. Casting is made of wood and weighs around of around zero point 0.5 to 1.0 kilograms. The different shapes of casting are plate shape, heart shape, head top, and berambang shape. Casting berambang are named because it is made from freely accessible fruit in on the seed front. The fruit is round, somewhat flat and smooth. Next, batu seremban. Tossing the stone, or mainly known as batu seremban, is a traditional game that involves at least two players or more. It is usually played with few small round stone or pebbles beside small stone, a small or pebbles. Besides small stones, a small triangular or round shape closed bed filled with saga seed are also used as a substitute to stone. In addition, this game is usually played at home, in a park, or anywhere clean during their leisure time. As they found the perfect spot, they will sit on the floor in a circle and play in turns. The aim of the games is to collect each batu as they toss one on the air, and they must collect the stone on the ground and then catch the stone. Do do this five consecutive times in one turn until there's no stone or bags on the ground. You survive. If you eliminate, the winner is determined until there's only one person left survive. 5. Paling Slipper. This game can be played by anyone, whether boys or girls. This game requires slippers that are not too hard or thick because this can cause the players to be injured by the throw made by the opponents and vice versa. The slippers collected should be shaped vertically into a triangular, and another slipper is used to make the throw. The first player from the main group starts the game by throwing slippers at the slippers that have been arranged. Each player can make 3 throws to drop the slippers that have been stuck. If the throw is not hit on the target, it is the opponent's turn to take over to do the next throw. If the slipper are successfully dropped, then the main group player tries to kill his opponent by throwing slippers and targeting the opponent. Victory is calculated based on whether the opponent can rearrange the slippers into triangle and move the arrangement. Conclusion that furthermore, by playing traditional games, children are exposed to the outside world and learn new things that they may not learn in class. Moreover, traditional games require body movements such as swinging of the arms and jumping. This encourages the kids to exercise, and at the same time it improves their physical health. Hence, traditional games should not be forgotten today, as the traditional games has its own advantage for the young ones. There are many traditional games that you can play, but that's all from me. If you want to know more about traditional game, you can find information at anywhere, everywhere. Thank you.